And we have some news coming in from the sources. Prime Minister is set to receive UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan at the Palam Airport himself. Remember, he was invited by the Prime Minister, and now it seems the PM will be receiving him himself. Joining us now is India Today's Shivani Sharma. Shivani, this is quite important, and especially since we have seen a significant deepening of ties between the two countries since Modi government came over.
Certainly, Anjali, this is a gesture which has been quite special with some of the leaders of the world, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been receiving them at the airport. And today, when the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates, is in India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, according to the sources, has already reached Palam Airport to receive him. And 4:20 was the time when he was to land at the airport station Palam. And from there was a meeting scheduled for 4:45 at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's LKM residence. So it is very clear now, Anjali, that when Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already gone to receive the President of UAE, and he's here for a very short visit, for a very short span of around 2 hours, it's quite likely that Prime Minister and the President of UAE will be traveling in the same car. The new gesture which we've seen, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been sharing the same car with the dignitaries or with the world leaders who are close to him, like President Putin of Russia. And now Prime Minister Narendra Modi is at the Palam Airport, and from there he will be receiving the UAE President, and there will be a discussion on a number of issues. Strategic ties are to be strengthened. There are some issues regarding the defense and economy that are to be discussed. And Anjali, today at 6:05, the departure is also scheduled. So we can understand that this is a brief meeting, but a very important one, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi, showing a special gesture, has already reached to receive the President of UAE, and then they will be starting their bilateral talks right from the vehicle. They'll be boarding to the residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and then the talks will take place.
Right. Shivani, what is it expected that the bilateral will be focusing on?
See, India and UAE are actually celebrating a significant milestone of their relationship. We see there's a lot of discussion happening when it comes to defense. A lot of discussion is also happening. And you remember, this is the 5th visit over past decade when the President of UAE has come to India. And this is not the first time when Prime Minister has shown this gesture. There are a number of discussions that are to be taken ahead, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be discussing about the economic cooperation, the expanding economic cooperation between UAE and India. And UAE remains one of the key trading and investment partners, we must remember. And now, when we are also witnessing that there are comprehensive economic partnership agreements between both the countries, the local currency settlement system is also an important part that is being discussed. And the partnership is also anchored in the robust energy relationship. The energy happens to be one of the very important points that India and UAE have been sharing, Anjali. So when Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed are expected to review the full spectrum of the bilateral ties, this is going to be a very important meeting. And there are some announcements to be made later when this meeting is completed by the Ministry of External Affairs, to announce what has been decided or what was the agenda of this meeting. There are certain MOUs that are to be signed during this meeting, and the announcements will be made thereafter.
Right. Thank you very much for those details, Shivani.